That's a really disappointing result in the end. Players obviously had a real crack at it, kept hanging in there the whole game. The times that we looked like we'd get a lead, it seemed to be something silly, just unskilled, where we would cough that lead up and let Hawthorn stay confident in what they were doing, which made it pretty tough. But overall, we took the game up to them, and we weren't polished enough in the end to make it count on our scoreboard and let them get through us and get some easy shots at goal on the board, probably from our poor errors, which is an area we want to work on, and we'll do some work on around our work at the contest, where Hawthorn were really on top for most of the day today. So some things to take out of the game for us to keep working on. That'll be our absolute focus.
G'day everyone. Disappointing, obviously, to lose a game today against the Hawks. Obviously now we just look forward to the game against St Kilda next week. From a forwards perspective today, probably didn't get the entries that we liked. 48 entries today compared to the previous weeks where we'd be getting, plus 55, plus 60 in those weeks. Probably a tough game that we couldn't hold the ball for long periods in our front half. Couldn't get re-entries off the back of some of our pressure as well. I thought some of our guys tried really hard down there today. Jakey Stringer kicked 3. I think Baggers kicked 3 goals today. And I thought some of the smaller forwards applied some pretty good pressure as well. Just got to regroup now, work on a couple of things during the week, and then come out firing against St Kilda next week.
Disappointing day from the midfield point of view. Gave up too many inside 50s against, even though clearances were pretty much even for the game. It's probably the spread from post-clearance that really hurt us. They tended to outnumber much better than us. Their method around the ball was much better than us, and hence resulting in a lot more contested possessions against. I thought Zach Merritt was unbelievable on Liam Shields. He's really dealing with the tag much better over the last probably 7 or 8 weeks. He's having good impact around the ball, as well as being a good teammate and setting other guys up around him. I thought Tommy Bell was a bit quiet today. He's been one of our real finds this year with his form. He's been really consistent, but I felt that Segler probably got on top of him early in the game. He sort of pegged it back with his goal and that later in the game, but probably disappointed that he couldn't dominate his hit-outs like he has been around the clearances. I thought Jakey Stringer, when he went on the as a backup ruck, he really followed up really well and gave us something that third quarter before he got his corky. But overall, very disappointing night. Probably lost contests and then didn't help our backs out with the amount of inside 50s against.
Well, what could have been? I thought we were going to the end. There was big momentum shifts throughout the course of the game. Strange game because we could never really hold Hawthorn up. They moved their ball too easy, probably for our liking. Therefore, they had a high inside 50 rate. Defensively, we had our issues with Gunston and Bruce. They were obviously their 2 highest goal kickers, and we just couldn't defend them well enough, whether it was on the lead or from around a stoppage or at ground level. So they were our issues down back, and probably turning the ball over some poor areas where it really makes it hard for you to defend, and they got too many goals from ground level or over the back in the goal square for our liking. It was a real shootout, a real arm wrestle. Hooker finished up going forward and kicked 2 goals. McKenna actually kicked 2 goals as a high defender. Sard was occupied a lot by the Bruce matchup. We released him at times, and it was a really good learning curve for Francis playing there in defence. We tried to get Hurley to Gunston as much as we could, but they did a few little moves down there, unfortunately, which would release Gunston. So anyway, it was one of those games that could have gone either way, and right there till the end, we were sitting in the coach's box thinking, well, we can really, if we can get this ball out of the centre square, we could still win this game. However, the season's not over yet, and we're not taking it that way. The boys have been reset quickly, and we've got 3 weeks to go. So hopefully we can put our best foot forward in those 3 games.